I know firsthand how hard forecasting the weather can get and the pressure of being accurate. I couldn't imagine how we'll be able to do it without tools such as radar, satellite, and forecast models. But there's a local weather forecaster who does it every day.
So come back here to my little office.
It's 15 minutes to showtime.
There you would see a weather radio over here on this box.
And Love 103.7 weatherman Christopher Mattox is putting the finishing touches on his evening forecast.
And weather radios are important to have.
This is true, but for the average forecaster, a weather radio is not usually part of the forecasting inventory. But Mattox is not the average forecaster.
All I have to do is get ready to go on.
But like the rest, has loved the weather since he was a kid.
Every time we have storms, everybody's asking me, hey, what are we going to see?
But Mattox can't see. He's been blind since birth. And a lot of computer models come into play when forecasting the weather. So he uses a computer program called JAWS, or Job Access with Speech. It allows him to communicate with other weathermen in weather chat rooms.
Which allows me to go over these new products that the Weather Service puts out. When I send a message, it doesn't beep until a message comes back to me. That's how this operates.
There is a slight risk of severe Wednesday.
Okay, Alexander Gibbs just chatted me. He said there's a slight risk on Wednesday.
And with his friends on his favorite social media site, Facebook.
One of my Facebook friends has a birthday today. Now for the type of message. Oops. There we go.
It allows him to keep up with the competition.
People ask me, do I follow the television station? Well, the answer to that question is no. I don't have time to follow what goes on TV because I'm doing my own thing, you know.
Mattox would have to prove that statement. After a temporary forecasting position at Power 107, he began searching for something permanent and would get in touch with Big George, DJ at 103.7, and was immediately put to the test.
Actually put me on the spot and said that I want you to give out the temperature and, you know, and all that kind of stuff for a certain amount of, for Wrightsville, Sandersville, and he told me the areas that he covers.
And the rest is history.
All right, Big G, you about ready?
Mattox said at first it took a little getting used to, but now it's second nature.
Let's go to the Weather Center. This is my man, Chris Mattox. What's happening?
Oh, good afternoon, Big G. Good afternoon, everybody. I'll tell you, it's a great day out here today.
Look for the afternoon highs, like I said, in the mid-70s with your overnight lows into the low 60s with some upper 50s in some outlying areas. I'm just like everybody else. I'm a regular old weather guy. I just love doing my job. Afternoon highs into the mid-70s.
In the process, Mattox has learned a valuable life lesson.
Do not whatsoever let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. Because you know what? If they tell you that you can't do it, then they're not doing it themselves. And that's going to do it for me. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow morning, same time, 6:20.
Mattox delivers his forecast weekdays 6 times per day on the 20s between 5:20 and 7:20 in the morning and the same time in the evening.